Hey guys, it's Danny Tato. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. Uh, we are at the Hill of Habit. We have raised the Necromancer Tower of Plain Plan last episode, and I'm so pumped about that. That allows us to do so many things that we've been really waiting to do for pretty much the entire 5-6 years that this fortress has been in existence. I'm gonna go ahead and start time here while I talk, just to keep things moving. Uh, Last episode, we started building our fortification sort of wall, if you will, around the edge of our upper level of the entrance to our fort. We have all kinds of refuge things going on here, and actually, one of the things I wanted to do was to create a dumping zone, and I'm not sure how this works, so if I do this wrong, just whatever. I think if you place a dumping stockpile right here, they should stand here and dump stuff into the river. A dumping zone, not a dumping stockpile. A dumping zone here, they should drop stuff into the river, and hopefully that'll help with some of the buildup of some sort of stuff that's causing some miasma going on. So that should help. One of the other things we wanted to do here is we have our tunnel of death here, and I'm going to start setting that up. If I look at my jobs and go all the way down here, we set up a job for 100 giant iron axe blades and a whole bunch of mechanisms, so we can make a bunch of weapon traps, or not weapon traps, but traps over here in this hallway that sort of leads to this entrance right here, far away from the actual entrance of our fort, and that should draw any future siegers in. We can all do all kinds of fun stuff here, but we're specifically going to focus on traps. So I'm going to start building those actually right now. And yes, they are weapon traps. I think I was mistaken there. Closest material, keep building. And first I'm going to do a set of cages probably. So if we can probably cage a couple of things just for fun. And then, see what kind of things we can do to torture them. Most likely I'm thinking like goblins and other things that we can actually capture. But behind this, let's see. So we have 49 of these giant iron axe blades. Looks like we only have one of these steel ones. We have some. Is it just one? Yeah, just one copper and another iron one, which is stored in a different spot. Looks like, or maybe it's encrusted. Probably shouldn't be happening, but it's fine. So I can go up to what? 10 here? Oh, do I have to like physically select them? Why? Oh, is it because I'm filtering? Enter. Why is that not really working the way I intend it to? Is it just picking? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, hold on. All right, cancel. Although that is kind of fine, what it's doing. So what it's doing here is, so I'll just do this one more time. If I click weapon trap and just like click right here, because I had the option to automatically pick the closest material, it is selecting the 10 things here. So we got crossbows, which I do not want, a copper bow, some hammers, blah, 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 blah. That is not what I'm intending to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and have to do this manually, which is fine, as long as I get it right. So we're going to do traps, weapon traps. I'll start right here. And before I do that, I'm going to do select material after placement and start right here. Sure. See, this is the annoying part is I don't care about the, mechanisms. Whatever. Pick a mechanism. All right, we'll do a axe blade, and then we'll just do a bunch of the the steel one, and then we'll do a bunch of the iron ones, just combine them together. That's fine, and we're just gonna kind of keep doing that until we kind of run out, which should be pretty soon. I mean, I should eventually have enough for 10 of these because I did 100 of the giant you know what, I think I'm actually doing this wrong. Did I? No, I did giant iron axe blades. Yeah, no, I'm doing this right. Okay. I thought I was doing corkscrews, but that might be something else I was doing. I don't know. Giant. Yeah, we have one there. We have a large serrated silver. We got all kinds of stuff kicking around, so we'll figure it out. All right, another 10 axe blades, which is fine. And then here I'm going to, again, I wish I could filter out like the crossbows. Like pick the closest thing that aren't isn't reloadable. Like something I have to go reload whenever it fires. So once the crossbows run out, you got to go reload them, and that can cause all kinds of issues. So we'll do 8 of these, and then we'll just do some. Actually, I don't want that at all. Did I right? I right clicked. I don't know if that. I think that did cancel it though. If not, it's fine. Weapon trap. Do another one. Yeah. So we got 9 of these. I think one got made in the meantime while I was messing with that. And then we'll just do a random, copper battle axe. Sure, that's 10. Done. And do another one here. Siltstone. And let's see. We have a bunch of spears. Let's do 9 of those. And then just a random copper one. It's fine. Just getting rid of all these extra kind of weapons we picked up off the ground after the 6 years of various sieges. Yeah, we could use some of these materials for something. So we'll do the giant corkscrew, some copper warhammers, an iron short sword, like nice mix of stuff, which is fine. Some spears. Why does it not tell me how many I have? 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and we'll do like 2 more of these if we can. Try to avoid some of these steel and silver things that we have set up for our military if I can. So we got 4 pikes. I'm gonna keep a battle axe just in case. That's something we use for wood chopping, tree chopping. We got 4 spears, so that's 8, 9. Let's do a 2-handed sword because we'll never use that. 10. Okay, and then 1 more, and that'll be enough for now. And then we'll do the cage traps as well. So, let's see, some pikes, spears, halberd. That's 8, 9, 10. All right, that'll do for now. We're gonna keep filling this up with more and more and more as we go. But that'll do for now. Let's do some cage traps just so we have it. Okay, this I want to select the closest because I don't care. And we'll just do like 6 of them. And we'll see how that goes. All right. So yeah, basically the way this works is they'll come in here, walk down. Anything that can be caught in a cage will be caught here. Otherwise, hopefully these traps will get them. They'll go down a level, walk through here. This area I might set up some sort of flooding mechanism, possibly. I don't know. So I might have to build some bridges here. It'll be a work in progress for a while. They go back up 2 levels to here, where this bridge will eventually could close them off and send them all the way running back through. So if we time things right, should be fine. But hopefully no one can even make it through there. A hammer dwarf is going to attach to a steel shield. That's pretty cool. Always good to see that. Some representative is visiting. More honeybees. I do want to set up my bee industry sometime soon. We're running out of iron bars. Okay, let's solve this problem here. Let's see. That's iron. Okay. That's iron. I'm just gonna do one here dedicated to iron. One of these iron-bearing ores. So let's do one with hematite and repeat, and then one more for magnetite, repeating, and I think limonite is the other one. Like, we have so much iron-bearing ore on this map, there's no reason to ever run out. So we'll just set one smelter to repeat just iron jobs. And hopefully that'll solve that problem. Because we just used a bunch of it with making those iron weapon traps. So that's bound to happen. So we just gotta kind of adjust our workshops as we go. One of the other things we were working on here was Kakapo. See, this is what I wanted. If you look here, our war dog got in a fight with a Kakapo or whatever, and then a skunk is now getting in a fight with one of these mistakes of Wispy Scowls that's actually friendly to our fort. Of course, we don't really care about a skunk, but that can help us with future possible battles. If something happens, they may actually end up fighting for us. We'll see. If they may end up turning on us. We'll find out. For now, it's working out. So one of the other things we're working on was our tombs for our nobles. We have one. Yeah, so Moses is the only one who, our Baroness here, the only one who wants one. And did I not assign it to them? I did not. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now so they can finally be happy with their setup here. Accept. And we're going to assign it to Moses. And they should now be happy, and they are. They don't want us to export backpacks, and we won't. Adraltha ran into one of our stone traps, looks like. So that's fine. So we now have our nobles totally happy, which is great. We did set up this area for... I thought we set this up for backpacks. Maybe there's somewhere else I did that. Let's see, is in one of these random like layers where I was mining things out. Here we go. Finished goods, backpacks. Okay, do we have any? It looks like we don't have any actually stored in here. Probably because our squads are using them. I really do want to put them there and just forbid them and leave them there because they do cause issues like this miasma over here. So for now, what I want to do is I want to eventually get rid of this dumping stockpile and make everything go up on the surface. So, alright, we got some sparring going on, which is great. We still have these two ant peoples over here. I don't know how they got, I don't know how the spawning works, but they must have just spawned here. Unless they fell in the water and swam here and now they don't want to jump back in the water. I don't know what it is, but they're not causing any problems, so we're just going to leave them there until something else happens. And the other thing I can't figure out is why this troll cage is not being moved. It's just sitting here. And these should be traps. Unless I did these wrong, and I may have. Are these not traps? They're just calling this a restraint. I'm gonna see if I did this wrong, because I have a feeling I did. See if I can just like... Oh, that won't work. The wrong button. No, it's not gonna work either. I don't think it's this. So I have to manually... Oh, that's really annoying. I thought there was a better way to do this, but I'm gonna get rid of these cages real quick. Because I think I did these wrong. I don't think I set them up as correct traps. Which I don't really know how I did that. But I did. And doing it manually sucks, but I can't think straight and can't figure out how to get rid of them, so we'll just do it manually. Petitions. The Crested Company wants a guild hall. I think this might be the one that I had before, and in between episodes I was like, oh right, I was building a guild hall, and then I couldn't find which like which guild wanted the guild hall. So I should have one already set up. I just have to assign it to them. So I'll check that out in just a second. So Crested Company, don't let me forget that. Alright, these all should be getting removed, and they are. And I'm just gonna quickly switch this up to traps, cages. Wait, that didn't look like cages. That's cage restraint. Trap, yeah, see, that must be what I did. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. Hopefully that'll work better. And I'm gonna remove that. I was trying to figure out why this troll wasn't getting hauled at all, and it must be because I just built the cage, and I guess just cages out in the open, they'll just walk into them and get caught. I thought you had to have a trap for that, but apparently I don't know what I'm talking about, which I know comes as a surprise to all of you. But so yeah, and then that'll sort this out, so we should automatically haul these guys in. Okay, we're actually having a fight. A giant cave toad and a peasant, which is probably not good. So I'm gonna get these guys to come out here and kill this dude. And hopefully they're not too far away. Oh, he's just destroying this cave toad, which is awesome. Let me just check real quick, make sure. Yeah, you're healthy, you're fine. Improved my striking. Excellent. No health problems. Wait, there you did have something. Hold on, what was that? Lower left back teeth is gone. Wow. Okay. Otherwise, fine. Just lost a few teeth. Alright, let's see where... Alright, guys should come from this way somewhere. See them slaughter this guy who's probably not having a good time already. Yeah, he's already injured. And... dead. There we go. Alright, so it's nice to see our military doing normal things now. But yeah, so this troll, I couldn't figure out why he wasn't getting hauled. And I thought it was part of the sieges. Sometimes you don't bring in traps during sieges for fairly obvious reasons. You know, if you do that, you can... Did we lose our war dog over here? They can, you know, dwarves, you know, you have a siege going on, someone walks in a trap, but there's still like 100 other guys, and some dwarf waltzes in and tries to take him out of the trap and gets slaughtered by the rest of the force. So it defaults where you don't haul them. So I thought that was an issue, but we haven't been sieged in some time now, and that was still sitting there. But yeah, I just built the wrong thing. So all right, we really need this stuff to get hauled here. Come on, don't. And let's actually see if our dumping thing is working the right way. Tell you yet. Let's see how our fortifications are doing. Of course, they built these all the wrong, not all, but some of these the wrong way. What I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna have to do something like this. Losing some clicks here. And I'm probably gonna have to build a floor here, so they build this thing, and then deconstruct the floor and build the fortification. So we'll do that. And I didn't build a floor here either, so let's go ahead and get that done. Construction, floor, losing clicks up on the Z level, it's awful. Let's build it the whole way here. And same thing here. And they'll build out of whatever, that's fine. Normally I was doing the micro line here and the jet here, but it's fine. Alright, what's going on here? Draltha kicking a stray war dog. The war dog. Whatever. So let's get those floors built, and that should help us build these fortifications here, and then we'll destroy these fortifications, which is annoying. Clicks keep getting, especially when I'm in a higher Z level, the FPS just drops so much. That really loses a lot of my clicks. We'll get those cut out, put more floors. Oh, we're in winter. Or late autumn, okay. River just froze over. Which is annoying for our dumping operation here, but that's fine. Again, everyone's kind of pathing out and collecting various scattered goods across the map. And one other thing I want to do, and I'm debating where to set it up. Oh, I had to destroy a mason shop before this, right. Let me fix that real quick. I'm thinking with the stoneworker, excuse me, so-called the mason. You need that to be built. Okay, war dog died. It's okay, we have so many. I mean, I don't want it to happen, but you know, it's gonna happen sometimes. Alright, we got that built. So what I want to do is I want to start making on our surface here, we have so many bones and from various things have been butchered or killed. And what you can do is you can make totems. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it on the surface because it'll give it better access. I'm going to build a craft door shop. Oh, let's put it by the stairs here, I guess. Put it right there. And when that gets built, I'm going to queue up a job just for totems. And I'm just going to make it a standard repeat job, I think, for now. Because we should have a fair amount of things here that we can make totems out of. Pretty much, I think they're mostly skulls. So if you have a big like butchery operation, it could be a good thing to set up. We'll see how long it lasts, but it just adds something else we can do here. So what I want to do is I want to make bone. The bone. See it here. Is it just totems? Oh, I didn't realize I could scroll here. Let's see. I'm just gonna search. Thought I would find it really easily. All right, yeah, just make totem, and we're gonna repeat and just see how many we can make. Whatever happens. So, Ordog, more Peralta's here. So this. Oh, what happened here? Interesting. All right, what? This is the Holy Net Treaties. All right, guys, let's fight the Ant-Man menace that's down here in these caverns. I don't know how this happened. Did I just miss this somehow? I don't know. But kill this dude. Thank you. And kill this thing too. If it doesn't like run away too fast. You're tired. Yeah, kill this thing. Good, done. Any more? That looks like mostly it. Alright, good. That's the nice thing of having the squad down here again. Helps us fight off these things. Troll. Let's go. You guys aren't done yet. Holy Net Treaties. Kill. Troll. Confirm. And I'm going to zoom in. Oops. Zoom in here. Oh, I hit shift. Hotkey. There we go. Kill this troll here. Dead. Easy enough. And again, unforbid some stuff. I haven't been keeping a ton of track of if anyone's dying or not, but I think for the most part we're doing okay. So yeah, so we got the craft set up. That's good. And then one other thing I want to do was we have a lot of people now, and I want to work on some bedrooms. So I need a new bedroom area. So far I've built my bedrooms around my workshops layers. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see my bedrooms around there. And then also I resorted to building them around my stockpile here, just to keep them all. Ooh, I have some over here. That's not good. Just to keep them kind of around areas where they're useful and they're pretty close to the tavern and whatnot. And I think I'm just gonna keep kind of that same vibe here, but with a slightly different setup. So I'm gonna build like a wing like this, and I'm just gonna test this out. So if I do like 2 here and something like this, like 2 across, and then so that's 2 across, door, and then bedroom. Okay, something like that as a general vibe kind of going. Do that. I'll just kind of do the same thing across here. And yep, I could set up a macro, but that's not going to happen right now. Just because something satisfying about doing the clicks. I don't know. I mean, it's super satisfying to do the macros too. I feel like you like beat a part of the game or something. Right, let's do it like this. Nope. Okay, and then you do that and you wish you did a macro. And there we go. And I'm just going to get rid of that. And connect it. And then it's kind of the same thing here. So do these 2x3 kind of bedrooms. How am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do our that. And just kind of continue across. And these will be for our actual dwarves. So we have these ones down. I'll show you in a second. These ones down here that are for our tavern visitors, and I am thinking about scaling this kind of as a putting some stairs in each of these, and then just making them connect kind of through stairs up and down, and that way it's more of like an apartment block, kind of with multiple Z levels. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll do it at some point. So let's just cut this away. We don't need it, and then yeah, let it time play. So that should add, let's see, 6, 12, 18, 24. So 24 more bedrooms. And before I can build a door, we're going to save. 24 more bedrooms. So that'll cover hopefully another migrant wave or 2. We've had a few as well. I think we had enough for almost 100 already. So we're pretty much right at our limit. Again, with 96 dwarves, or 96 population, I should say. I'm sure some of them aren't dwarves now. But with 96 population, married couples sleep together in the same bed, children sleep together, you know, with their family and stuff like that. So we still have some space most likely, but you always want to kind of prepare ahead because you do get those mega migrant waves of like 25, 30 kind of waves at a time. So something to watch for. Save should be finishing up here in a second. Sometimes, depending on how active the world is, that saving adventure data takes a very long time on my machine here. Alright, let's go ahead and let that go. Place our door. And I'll probably do... Let's see how our smoothing jobs are going. Okay, we completely smoothed this workshop layer and this one. So that's great. So yeah. We had a guild hall that was requested. And we have this one right here. And I want to make this a guild hall. And let's see if we can find the Crested Company. Boom. Believe that was it. So if I look at it here, it is at 1115. We need 2,000. Okay, so I'm just gonna build, kind of spam build a few more statues here, and we'll see what they're made out of. But hopefully they'll add enough here. Otherwise, I can also start encrusting a little bit. Some sparring, so more of these guys are mistake army is growing, which hopefully doesn't come back and bite us. Suspended the construction of a statue. Someone must have been standing in the way when they were building it. Let's see here. Okay, that did not go up enough. Let's just engrave. We haven't done much engraving, so it's kind of about time. I'm just going to do kind of a... I don't know. Let's do this shape just kind of like that in the middle. Let's see what that does. So we're at what? 1288. We'll see when all this is done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 squares of engraving from probably not the greatest engravers in the world. Dabbling engraver, yeah. So we'll see. We still have our wereskink trapped up. Again, I'd like to make some sort of plan for them at some point in our sort of trap hallway, or just roaming around, or just exile them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, they're just locked up. Zoom in a little bit. Finishing our last engraving, and then I'm going to check the worth. Image of a short sword. A well-designed image of codices, sorry. The image is a symbol of the closed books of Dwarven civilization. That's ours. Alright, so 1288 went to 1368, so definitely not enough. So we'll engrave all the floors then. And again, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference with the amount of sort of like dabbling engravers that we have. But we'll engrave every sort of exposed piece that doesn't have furniture on it. Let's see what that does. Training going on, our wereskink. A dwarf, scholar, risen, butcher. There's a lot of those around. A lot of these risen butchers. Interesting. I also think we increased our silver output with the tetrahedrite smelting. And that may help if we build some statues out of it. So, alright, let's take a look here. 1808, so we're 200 away. I think that's just what I need to do. I'm going to see if we have... I can just like put it here. Okay, we don't have any of those, the silver ones. Let me see what our stocks are like. Bars, we have iron. Okay, we have silver. So I'm gonna build, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna queue up some silver statues. I think they're like 4 each. So I'll just make 5. That'll be 20 of our silver. Go in there. More sparring, which is great. Our military is getting excellent training. Still trying to keep an eye on our happiness. I'm not super concerned yet, but these numbers aren't great. But we did have a bunch of like random kind of deaths and whatnot that were not very good. So we're running out of plump helmet spawn. Why is that? Well, people looks like they're just started to drink a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that. I'm not super worried about it though. So, where's our guild hall lair? Here we go. Let's wait till these silver statues start getting made. We still have 5 left, so they haven't made any. And then I think in the very near future, I think if we can keep it kind of calm and everything working okay, I'm going to start making the, working on setting up our bee industry, our honey industry, which eventually will lead to making mead and things like that. I just think it's a nice thing to have. It takes a little bit of work, some machine components and things like that you have to have working, just to show it and, you know, get our first power generation, which is through wind, our windmill. So that's what I want to set up. We have one more engraving we can do here, so let's set that up. Every little bit helps. 1808. So we need, yeah, one of those statues should be just fine. Yeah, so we have them here. I'll build 2 probably just to make sure we get there. So BFU. We want to select the material and let's put them over here. Silver. Of Dema tested routes. Oh, I want to look at that one when that's done. And then I have no silver ones now? Okay, we'll just wait. They're probably getting hauled somewhere. We're gonna assume. Try this again. There we go. Dwarves and Obak Cretan. Let's do that too. That way it's something interesting to look at. Stray hen, wooden bin, masterpiece, tower cap bin, more sparring, the popcorn going off. And are you placing the statue? You are. Kind of want to look at it. Ooh, there's a lot. Dema tested routes is a human, and Kamka trim equal the human, so 2 humans in silver. Kamka is striking down Dema to replace the killing of the human by the other human. In Malice years, the Auburn Prairies, in the early spring of 92 during a siege. Huh, humans killing humans in a siege. Interesting. I wonder if there's like an undead thing going on there. And then this one. So this is where Obak Creedtoon became the position of mayor of the Eversing Syrup in early summer 254. So that's a fortress specific one to us. So that's pretty cool. I love those. Alright, we have hit the Guildhall level. We should have a notification. The Guildhall agreement with the Crescent Company has been satisfied. So we've got that sorted. That should generate some happy thoughts. We actually do see a little bit fewer. We had 4 over here. Now we have 3. So hopefully that was maybe part of that. I don't know. There is a lot of hauling of like dead stuff going on too. That does cause some unhappy thoughts. So that's another thing that can happen. I did create some tombs here and they are unclaimed. For the most part, it looks like. Yep, most of them are unclaimed. That was weird. This is... Huh. Assigned to somebody. I wonder if they were a ghost and so they got buried there after or before they were memorialized. Or I guess after. So yeah, we have that. Let's check on our bedrooms up here. Okay, they're getting built. Let's go ahead and set a smoothing operation here. Get that going. Again, more jobs. It's this weird balance with trying to keep your dwarves happy. I've mentioned it before. It's a balance between they like to be satisfied at work and doing jobs, but they also need time to do stuff, you know, to go hang out. So yeah, so we did create some of these pedestals to display. Oh, cool. To make some happy thoughts, you can notice a lot of guys path right through here to go get their drink and stuff. And I wanted to check something here. Yeah, see, this is a bit of an issue. I need to expand this zone here. Because... bit of a hanging thing here going on. I don't know why. But if you don't have food and drink actually in your tavern, it can kind of break some things with how your zone works and whatnot. So I'm just gonna kind of Man, serious lag. I don't know what's going on here. Jeez. Crazy FPS going on. So I'm just going to include the whole stockpile here, I guess. And hopefully that should help some things going on with our tavern, just kind of make everything work a little bit better. So get that set. I forget what it is, but I read about it that like it only includes the food and drink that are in the actual zone itself. So just make sure it's all in there. All right, we are smoothing out these bedrooms, which is great. More visitors. Guys are fighting. Some sparring. A lot of training going on, which is good. We'll probably set up these bedrooms. So, again, more happy thoughts for people who might not have bedrooms. This was up at 17 not too long ago. Now it's at 15. Although I think this number was lower. So we may be heading in the wrong direction. We got to kind of keep an eye. So 15.83. Okay, 16.73. Up 15.83. So going back and forth. Hopefully this lowers and everything moves over to the left here. Get a lot more happy thoughts. So that's what we're aiming for. Oh, KS stole a book, which is annoying, but that's fine. I did forbid a couple of books last episode at the end because when we went and raised the Necromancer Tower playing plan, we brought in like 4 or 5 books that have the secrets of life and death, which if read by your dwarves can turn them into necromancers, or read by anybody can turn them into necromancers. And I'm just trying to settle things down just a little bit for a while. We've had enough action for like 5 forts at this point, so we're just kind of trying to calm it down a little bit. All right, so we got some bedrooms here that we're gonna build. Got some beds. Get our chests going, or coffers, I guess, as they're called, and then our cabinets as well. Dwarf hair amulet. But again, fine. Not a big deal. Alright, so we finished our smoothing job. That's great. We got our beds going. We're going to queue up some more doors. See how many more beds do we have. Man, FPS. It's chugging right now. Feel how our surface looks. Are we still making our totems? We are. We also are making mugs here, which is fine, but I really wanted this just to clear out some of this zone and free up some more space for things, but that's fine. Alright, more sparring, which I'm like super pumped about. We're finally getting like a good like series going of sparring here. So I think I'm gonna plan out. Just gonna set it to blueprints for right now. This is what I want. Hold on, let me just do that again. Sometimes this menu gets a little bit weird if you click a couple things. All right, we're in blueprint mode. I want to connect it. Okay, can I do it here? No. All right, so if I build like the windmill here, this would be my middle piece. It would go down and it would be here. So let's make this a little bit bigger. I'll probably just connect it this way for right now. I think that'll work. And then we're gonna need to channel down here so it connects to this spot right here. Okay, and then I'll build my windmill up here. And I'll probably just set that to build now. Machine, we want a windmill, and I want this to be the middle piece, so it'll sit right here. And we'll set that to be built. And then I never built my floors here, so let's go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it, because everyone knows I will absolutely forget if I don't. Nope. Floor. Got some snow coming. More sparring, a lot more sparring. Snowstorm. A yak bull's grown up. A goblin criminal. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure we're not going to lose an artifact or anything. Alright. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm going to pause here. Alright, Scene being stolen. So let's check our tavern lair. Last time, okay, it's the crown, right? So are you holding the crown? No. Is it just you standing here? Yes. Wait. Ametaseth is right there. So if it's seen being stolen, I mean, it's sitting right here. Like, let me just play real quick. Okay, so it's gone. Do you have it? You're not wearing it. Do you have it? Oh. But it... Oh, it's assigned, but it's not there. Okay, so... Who has it? You don't have it. You don't have it. Okay, so it must be someone who's a little bit further away, which is weird. Because we saw it happen. Okay, it's none of these 4 people right here. Is it you? Oh, you're drinking. You, let's just make sure it's not anybody in here right now. You have a hood. Not you. Not you. Not you. And I don't think I checked you. Why, that's not you. Alright, and just make sure it's not one of these guys right here. Nope. See, this is what happened this happened in my personal game, and I could not figure out. I've seen a lot of, in the subreddit, Dwarf Fortress subreddit, people finding like, oh yeah, this guy stole the thing. I can see it on him. And I had a couple artifacts stolen. I could not find who had taken it. They probably wouldn't go down. They're probably going up. So let me go up here. Did you take it? But basically the way this works is, excuse me, people, excuse me, will claim kind of an item, an artifact as their own, and they will make schemes. They will talk to people and convince them to like steal it for them. People, you know, dwarves in your fortress. Still don't see it. It could be one of you guys because you have to travel this way. It's not you. You. You're the one I already clicked. Better not be you. You're a kid. You're holding Sibrek's head. Just walking around with it, dwarven child. Alright, hopefully you're hauling stuff for a reason. Up. Up. Is it you? Nope. See, that's what I mean. Like, it was just stolen. There it is. You. An administrator. Who are you? You're the wife of a peasant? I'm not going to change my mind. Well, I'm gonna have to. So, Obak is stealing this thing. Now, the question is, what exactly do I do here? Do we have... We do have a captain of the guard. This theft. Obak and Obak. Okay, I'm going to convict Obak. Now, let me just see what happens here. Do they keep running away? Yes. There's nothing so important that is worth telling a lie. Well, apparently this crown you're stealing right now is. I don't know what to do here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to look up exactly how to deal with this fact that they're hauling away my artifact to probably somebody who's waiting just off the map to pick it up. And I'd like them not to steal this item. If I look at it, it's only worth 2,000, but still, I had it displayed. Like, come on, I'm trying to make people happy here. And I think there are some bad thoughts that are made from it. So we'll put a cut in here. I'm going to figure out what to do with Obak, this administrator, and we'll figure out what we're going to do here. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.